best dressed man in wrestling right here. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. It ain't no doubt. It ain't no doubt. Flair, bring that old cashmere coat out here.
Can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long.
Welcome to, Monday. It's midday sports with Rod and Lunch Crew. I got my man Lamar here, man. You know what I mean? I took a week off, man. I need some counseling because I got the worst team in the NFL right now. It's like finding out somebody hit you with oregano. You know what I mean? They said it was medical. You know what I mean? This is so bad to watch.
And chill, bro.
It's so bad to watch. My wife said, you know what I mean? While her Eagles play, I gotta watch it on the small TV. I can't even watch it on the big TV. You know what I mean? I gotta watch it on the 36-inch at the house. You know what I mean?
You can't even get it on the big dog.
I can't even get it on the big dog. You know what I mean? It was a quiet night at the house. You know what I mean? Because she got upset by the Jets. She said, "How the sorry ass Patriots could beat the Jets, but we can't beat them?" I said, "Babe, I don't know. I'm not calling the plays." You know what I mean? But it's so bad, man. I think Mac Jones got to be one of the worst Patriot quarterbacks of all time, man. He lost to Brian Hoyer. Okay, I'm not saying Jimmy G was not in the game because he got that defense still playing. You know what I mean? Jabril Peppers, I'm telling you, I don't know if you've been talking to Rodney Harrison or somebody because you've been laying that wood out. Pause. You've been getting people splinters. How you been laying the wood? You know what I mean? But it's so defeating to watch this season keep on going on, man. At this point, man, we really got to bench Mac Jones for the season, man. Like, you can't keep on overthrowing people. Like, Henry, Henry was right there. You overthrew him by a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For credit's 500. 700 is a big gap. That's how bad the throw you overthrew him. Like, it was bad, man. More, I can't watch it, man. I can't watch it no more. It's not enough Coors Light and moonshine for me to watch him anymore.
Damn, man, you get moonshine up your way?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Virginia ain't that far away.
I was about to say, I was like, damn, boy. I was like, damn, how deep in the woods you is? You get the moonshine. Hey, man, that's that old Downside Creek water for those that don't know. Hey, man, nah, man, hey, look, man, I let's use this as a therapy moment for you, my brother, and you and other Patriots fans, because I think we need to have a serious conversation about your squad. All right, I think we need to have it because it's about time for Patriots fans to come to grips and come into the final realization that their dynasty is gone. Right, it's gone. All right, it left the moment that TB12 left the building. All right, can we Patriots fans, can we come to grips with this? All right, I'm just here to. I am a look. I got no bias. I got nothing to do with none of this.
I understand, man. I'm really reciprocating what you're saying.
All right, so let's take it a step further. So we got to understand that Bill Belichick, the general manager, he fucking sucks.
I'd rather have LeBron as a GM.
La GM. Hey, bro. Hey, the general manager, Bill Belichick, sucks so damn bad that he's making Bill Belichick, the coach, look like he never knew what the hell he was doing, bro.
At this point, I'd rather have Tom Cable.
Go Google that, young kids. You'll find out who it is. Hey, bro, I said the same thing last week. I said, now, if you lose to the Raiders, you got some question marks. So I got some question marks about the Packers. And, well, our question marks been there. It's just that that was just added confirmation. But
I don't want to make it as a black and white thing, Lamar, because I'm really not that person.
Oh goodness.
But Mac Jones is some fucking shit. I gotta say this, man. Out of all them Alabama quarterbacks I seen, he's the worst one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what he got on Bill. I don't know if he saw Bill sleep with somebody, intern or something. Because there's no way this man should be starting still. You got my man Billy O'Brien over there stressing. He out there going up there the nigga part of Boston, going to get a pack a day. Because he know, damn, I could have sat at Alabama for all this shit. Like, if I'm Bill O'Brien, I'm on ND right now. I gotta find me another coaching job.
Gotta go.
Or Lincoln. Because man, you make me look bad. It's not you. It's not the play calling, it's you. Like, nobody out there force you to throw no picks, man.
Hey, man.
If then you want to take a safety at the end, throw that shit away. You can throw that shit at the dirt.
Hey, man, all I can really say is, man, is kind of Bill's own doing, man. He didn't do a good job as a general manager in getting the right pieces. Obviously, he knows how to coach defense, but he didn't draft Matthew Judon. I give him credit on Christian Gonzalez. Like he can draft defense. That's not his problem. Is he's in control of the offense, and I don't think that his offensive mind is that good enough to be making those right decisions. He needs to have trust. If not, man, just give up the GM roles. Like, but it's like he wants total control as if he's Nick Saban. Obviously, he's homies with him, but that's Nick Saban.
Look
That's
at
at
what Nick
university.
Saban doing. He's barely making it.
But that's at a university, and Nick Saban can have full power and full control. It's like he's trying to have the same thing, but it's like, this is the NFL, bro. Like, yes, have suggestions on who you should draft and who you should make transactions with, free agents, trades, whatever. But I mean, getting that in the defensive side hasn't been the issue. It's that offense is just ever since the quarterback left, since Tommy left, is like the offense went with him too. Because let's be fair, as a person that's watched that whole dynasty his whole life on the outside, like it ain't too many names that you say that ridiculous talent that Tom had to play with. Let's call a spade a spade.
He has some good talent though.
No, the majority of that talent was like some blue collar shit, bro. Like, people from other teams.
Corey Dillon was that nigga though.
Not at that time. Oh,
yeah, he was still that nigga.
He did most of his damage in Cincy though.
But he still had.
Yeah.
All right, let me say this. Let me say this.
Left.
We had some Mexican tires. You know Mexican tire spots, right? You get tires for like $30. They put it on there. We retreaded a couple people saved their careers. LeGarrette Blount, when they got another chance after Bucks, we retreaded him. Look what he got. Danny Amendola. He was sitting underneath St. Louis for so long.
Yeah, he was over there riding in St. Louis.
Yeah. So we made some moves, but receivers he can't drive. Tight ends, he took a flyer on the killer, aka actually he's innocent because he offed himself. Hernandez, you can go on. Rob Gronkowski, offensive line. The offensive line striking, which surprised me the most right now. He's going to get somebody from Sacramento State. No, man, we can't keep on doing that. We need to go to the mountains up there in Ohio and the Midwest. You can't keep on getting these D3 offensive linemen. You can't do it.
You got to start getting that talent, huh?
You got to get them blue chippers. You know what I mean? You got to get them big boys, the proper big boys. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we haven't got that. You know what I mean? I feel like to save this season, you got to start Malik Cunningham with that terrible offensive line and say 3 steps. If it's not there, run, slide.
Yeah.
We got to use him like RG was getting used at Washington to save this season.
That can't move.
He can't. Every time he sees, he closes his eye and throw the ball. Like I've never seen no shit like this in my life. Like this, every time he gets the ball, I think Charlo and Canelo. Like, like he's a walking puncher bag. Like it's light work. I'm at the point where you got to do something. Like I like that fancy play we did with Zeke, put him in Wildcat in the goal line. Just do that. Like we got to scrap this playbook right now because we don't got that. Like at the end of the day, you whoever whatever they do, I think if they fire him, they need to get somebody like a Eric Bieniemy or a Lincoln Riley or something like that. We need an offensive play caller as a head coach.
Yeah.
We can't keep on doing this defense. I love Gerard Mayo. Great story, great linebacker for us. Like if Tennessee let goes Mike Variable, bring him back. Like Mike is more willing to run the ball. He got a shitty ass Tannehill, but I feel like you put the right pieces with a GM, he can make something happen.
Tannehill got caught at all. I don't know how long that's.
No, I'm not saying bring Tannehill, but I feel like he's more willing to think about offense more than Bill.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? He's not 70 years old. You know what I mean? You know, you want to keep on getting them checks. So that's the biggest problem is I think we need to get a younger mind in that head coach position because Bill's stuck in it. He's trying to play 1980 football. That shit's gone. You know what I mean? LT can't sniff them lines and hit nobody no more. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. We not them boys no more. And I think we got this draft the quarterback in this draft. I think Penix, Michael Penix, something like that. I wouldn't mind the boy from Notre Dame, Hartman, Drake May. You know what I mean? It goes on and on. Like we need somebody who got some kind of wheels. Like you can't be a statue no more. Like I don't care. Like you don't got to be the most blazed. You don't got to be Lamar. Even your boy, the zebra know how to run. You know what I mean? Zebra's gonna slide. He still got some black jeans where he can move. You know what I mean? We got to make that happen, man.
Hey man, I'm just glad we having this therapy session for you, man.
You know what I mean? It helps my day out, man. Because it's been a rough week, man. It's been a rough week.
Hey man, I'm all about brothers having good mental health. So
it's very important, man. It's very important.
It's very therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Monday. You know, start your week off on a good foot. You know, learn to let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know that it feels a little bit better, right?
But you know what I mean? You gotta say this though, man. Like I knew he was gonna be some dog shit, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. But it is what it is. Let's get in this recap shit. You know what I mean? Before I gotta drink, you know what I mean? I didn't get some of that Henny today. I gotta leave it alone. But
not too early for the Hen dog.
It's too early. I gotta pick my son up later. I can't do that to myself.
Yeah,
we start our week 6 with y'all, the Broncos. The Broncos take an L to the Chiefs, man. What you saw about this game, man? I think future is still around the house. But what's going on? What's going on with your Chiefs, man? I didn't feel like y'all was clicking at the right frequency.
Hey, man, look, it's the NFL, man. You take wins. I don't care how they come, man. Yeah, I can complain, moan. Our offense don't look like this. You know, defense is carrying. Man, a win is a win. They got a dub. And they got 5 in a row. Should have been 6, but it is what it is. Look, that's all that matters. Stack them dubs up. I mean, because all that stuff is gonna matter. You know, Cincy off to a slow start, Buffalo off to a little bit of shaky start. You know, Baltimore kind of up and down. You look at the teams that people are going to talk about. You know, right now they kind of down. Why you stacking up your wins, man? Get the wins. I ain't even tripping about that. I'll leave all the bitching and moaning to like the Chiefs podcast, and it really won't be much, but it's just stack them dubs up, man. It's NFL.
Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, y'all still leading that division. You know what I mean? We already tore Jimmy G up. You know what I mean? Jimmy G's back got fucked up. You know what I mean? Yes, we like people think I knew Josh McDaniels was gonna get cute. I said, yo, somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get hurt. These niggas 1-5. It's like knowing somebody they pockets messed up, right? Lamar, they got $20 in their name. Baby mom cursing them out all day, and they at work. And this motherfucker already told you he's having a bad day. You know he's gonna spaz out eventually. So I knew that was in the atmosphere. But you know what I mean? Y'all got, I told y'all he's gonna do what he gotta do. Y'all got the weakest division in the AFC. I've been said that.
Hey, I put it to you this way, Rod. The last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs,
I don't know what year it was. What year was it?
Yeah, my oldest, she was 2. Well,
God damn.
No, she was 2 months.
Damn.
2 months. She's 8 now. She ain't never seen the Chiefs lose the Broncos.
Damn. Man, what's going on with this college offense though, man? At the Ravens, man. Like it was nothing really exciting offensively. I think Greg Roman had a more explosive offense than this team this year. What's your thoughts about that?
Don't do that.
I mean, like, it's cute. It's cute and everything, but I don't see nothing, man.
Hey, man, look, at the end of the day, man, you gotta take the reins off Lamar Jackson. Look at the beginning of that game. He was cooking. He was cooking. He hit like I can't remember what he went for, but he was pretty accurate. He was cooking. And then had that bad interception. I don't know what that was with Bateman. I don't know if that.
Hey, man, I gotta say this too, man. Bateman, him and Judy might be bust, man. Like I can't keep on, man. Hey, like bro. Bateman all sensitive and shit, trying to fight. I think Smitty will fuck them up. I think Smitty will fuck them up.
I know what you saw with Smitty, Agent 89, and Judy. I know you saw it, dog.
I think Smitty will whoop his ass, man. Smitty, I'm telling you, Smitty on his medicine now. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to. You try and play. Don't play it because he got a suit on, man. Smitty still to give somebody that work, man.
Yeah. Man, check that man's background. Better leave him alone.
Ask Jalen Ramsey what he got. A 3-piece and a biscuit.
You better leave that man alone. I don't know why Cats is even trying to step to Smitty like that. They better leave him alone. Hey, Judy ain't built like that, dog.
You better leave people. I'm saying this era. So, but man, yeah, Bateman, man, he had 2 receptions for 15 yards. Odell had 2 receptions for 34 yards. You know what I mean? Mark Andrews did what he had to do. Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers need more touches, man. I think he's arguably the best receiver on that roster, man. After Andrews, for real. Like, and you know what I mean? With Dobbins going out, he's out for the season. I don't see a lot of production from the running game. I think Lamar's going to have to activate them legs more, man.
You gotta, hey, dog. When you got a wild horse, sometimes it's best just to let him run wild for a little bit and let him get it out of his system. But that'll spark everything, and eventually the maturity factor that I think Lamar has, it'll calm him down, and he'll be a tad bit more focused and honed in to, probably throw from the pocket. But hey, man, let him cook.
Y'all let them cook, man. At the end of the day, like y'all real cute in the regular season, man. But y'all always get smacked in the face in the playoff.
Hey, man, I remember that Louisville versus Clemson game when they was down in Death Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar versus Deshaun. Man, them boys was playing football that night. They was going back and forth, and that showed me that Lamar can hang with anybody. And he was an underdog. His team didn't nowhere the same amount of talent as that Clemson did.
I think they should really use more RPO system. You know what I mean? Fake. You know what I mean? Little fake handoffs. Let him go. You know what I mean? That because he's so electric. You know what I mean? When running the ball, the defense is gonna be scared when he fake. You know what I mean? He might open a window up. But I think they're gonna have to do something, man, if they want to go farther, because that division getting tight. That division getting tight in the North. But you know what I mean? Tennessee doing what Tennessee do. Tannehill was a bum. Like after this point, man, you already know what you got, man. He's Mr. Glass. Him and Jimmy G is Mr. Glass. Like you sneeze on them, they get a cold. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You step on his toe, he broke his toe. Like you need like the you need to move on, man. He's not the future. Like we already seen this, man. We already seen what Tannehill is. He's not shit. You know what I mean? I gotta be real, man. He's Gladys. Derrick Henry, he's Gladys, and he's just a pit. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? He's the foam on top of the beer. You know what I mean? They cut the foam off, so you gotta cut the dead weight, man. Tannehill's dead weight.
I'm leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
I definitely would leave them in Georgia or England. Man, we keep our filter right here. Man, and I'm sorry, Miss Jennifer, man.
Oh man,
Frank Wright ain't right.
Man, okay? I've been trying to tell people he ain't worth a damn. I've been trying to tell people.
Like I told her, I said, man, y'all might as well cap Steve Wilkes for this. Like I don't see what's the improvement do you see? Like find that lie. I don't see nothing better than last year.
Yeah. First of all, David Tepper, the owner. Look, I know you like to gamble, be risky, but you kind of looking real idiotic. This man then traded away Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, and then he got the nerves to understand and try to figure out, well, why my offense working?
You got an old ass Adam Thielen.
Hey, he actually cooked yesterday though.
He cooked. He did cook, but he got a deep hit on, man. That's how old he is, man. Like, come on, man. You got DJ Clark. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Chark Jr. Man, he's all right. But you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, man. They got this a waste. This is just terrible, man. To see this, man, as a fan. You know what I mean? You're 0-5, 0-6. My fault. Like. I mean, like Tua had so much time, man. He was eating like sushi back there, man. He was eating sushi. He was looking at what's weather in Samoa. You know what I mean? American Samoa. He was just reading the news, man. He called, you know what I mean? He called Nick Saban and said, "Man, I'll be over there. I can send you a check, Nick, for the NIL." Like they had too much time. Anytime you let Raheem Mostert,
you said write a check for the NIL, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta help Alabama out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Alumni.
Yeah, you know he's a major alumni. You got Raheem Mostert run for 115 yards.
That's wild, man.
like that is crazy. That is crazy.
Not for you.
And then you let Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill was having a fun time. He had 6 receptions for 163 yards, 27 yards net. Like how you not shelling him up? How you not shelling him up?
Hey, like, I was okay with it. He was on my fantasy squad, so
like, you don't single cover Tyreek Hill.
No.
Like come on, that's 2 + 2 is 4. like what are you doing?
Hey, bracket all day, dog.
I'm like, why do you eat me up all day? Pause. You gonna have to beat me.
Nah, I might bracket him too. I'm doubling both of them, and then everybody else, like, hey, my linebackers and my safeties. Hey, man, it's nuts out time today. Y'all gonna have to man up.
I gotta, you know what I mean? It's just, man, the Dolphins just looking scary, man. I can't wait for that. The Dolphins versus the Bills again. I think it's gonna be a different outcome. I think they're gonna go 1-1. They're gonna split it. I
can see them splitting it in Miami.
But I gotta go, man. The Saints. They ain't gonna do shit. Like,
hey man, I'm fine with it. I like this team though, but I like this Texans team.
I gotta say this, man. CJ Stroud, man. I talk so much shit about you, man, because you did get your ass whooped by Northwestern a little bit. It was grabbing your pocket around the yard, but that's a different story. But what you've been showing me in the NFL, you broke the Ohio State curse. That's all I got to say. Like, I remember when Troy Smith came out, and we can go on and on with Ohio State quarterbacks not doing shit in the league.
He
But
cooking.
you're poised in that pocket, and you don't even really run. Like, you got poise. You're looking like a young Deshaun at the Texans.
He
You're
cooking.
like, and you know what I mean? Robert Wood, you know what I mean? Robert Wood's healthy. You know what I mean? I didn't even know he was on the team. Like Tank Dell and the other boys, Michi and all the other boys on that receiver corps, man, they stepping up. And I like that running back they got. I forgot his name. I think it's Pierre. What's his name? That running back they got. Anyway, they got a complete team. I like how the defense played. D'Amico Ryan, what are you doing in this first year is just amazing to me. You know what I mean? Because black coaches can't coach. That's what I heard. But he's proving everybody wrong, man. And this team is really believing in him. What you saw on Sunday, man?
Hey, man, I've been trying to tell people, I'm like, man, the last couple of weeks, I've been saying this, man, keep your eyes open for them Texans. And man, they play tough, they play hard, they look good, but damn it, man, I'm looking at the Saints like, man, this is just absolutely like y'all wasting a good defense.
Damn. I'm telling you, man, Honey Badger's like, damn. You think Patrick can let me back on the team?
He said, I'm just.
You think I can make a quick call? Hey, Travis, I know you on the white side now, but you think you can let me back in?
Hey, Derek Carr, man. I'm like, yo, I used to be one of them Derek Carr apologists because I'm like, yo, he was given a bad hand with the Raiders organization. That's a bad organization, let's be honest. And he always put up decent numbers and played well. Obviously, he can get little Santa Clauses, you know, start giving away the gifts. So I mean, the inaccuracy, I don't know what's going on. And then Jay,
he's playing like his brother now. He's playing like his brother right now.
Hey, and Jameis.
Like you might need to put giveaway in there. Layaway Jameson in.
No, bro, I'm saying like Jameson is a teammate that you want to fight. Did you see the joint with him and Alvin Kamara? Kamara ain't trying to hear none of this. He's like, bro, this offense is dead in the water. And he trying to do that rah-rah shit. He's like, bro, I ain't even trying to hear that.
Man, it's bad, man. It's bad over there in New Orleans. But man, what you thought about the Commanders game, man? Sam Howell, man, I know he got that gunslinger in him. Had a good day, man. I like Robinson, you know what I mean, McLaurin, you know what I mean, just the Commanders. They did what they had to do. They got the win 24-16. But we gotta talk about this, man. Desmond Ritter.
Trash.
Just I mean, like 3 farts in a gift bag. Like, he is just terrible, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why they're not running the ball more. With Robinson and, you know what I mean, the African boy. You got Drake London. You got Kyle Pitts. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, man? This you got all these nice vehicles. You got a Hummer and you got Lamborghini. What are you doing?
Kyle Pitts hit the end zone, y'all. Wow, gosh. Look, like I said, it's like Kyle Pitts getting in the end zone is something amazing, and you haven't seen it in such a long time. It's like, wow, it can happen.
I hold up, Lamar. I knew it was fucked up last week when Jono Smith had more targets than Kyle Pitts. Like, that shit don't make sense to me. It's like you getting a stimulus check and you going to McDonald's and somebody gave you per diem too. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to figure out, like, well, no, I don't need to figure it out, man. Go get you a quarterback. Go get your quarterback.
They need something, man. They need something. And Desmond Ritter, I can see him being like a backup, maybe in the XFL in a couple years, the USFL arena.
Hey, when they get him, like 3rd or 4th round?
Yeah, man.
So it's like you ain't tied to the dude for the end of your franchise history.
And we gotta remember Sauce was on that Cincy team. On that defense. You know what I mean? That defense on Cincinnati defense that 1 year was electrifying. You know what I mean? It was no fly zone. You know what I mean? We gotta keep it a buck. And that they had some good receivers. I forgot all the receivers that had that 1 year. But he didn't really have a hard job. He's like Mac Jones. He's like a black Mac Jones. You know what I mean? You don't know if he's coming or going.
Hey man, I bet you if you ask Sauce off record, he'd be like, man, he's like, man,
he got no sauce, man.
Used to cook that dude. Bruh, come on. I go get your quarterback, Atlanta. If you don't, you're gonna keep treading 7 and 7 and 10, 8 and 9. That's all you're gonna keep treading.
Arthur Smith gonna be his ass out of there. That's what's gonna happen. But man, dude, let's talk about Fabio, man. God damn it, Fabio. Fabio just is like that. He had an okay game, but anytime you let Gardner miss you, throw 329 yards on you, it's a bad day. like how does that happen? Like, yeah, Pittman had a good little day. Christian Kirk was blazing. I don't know what's going on, man. What's going on with these? I know the cold season's over because Richardson might be out for the season. But man, I think Jaguars had an okay day to get the win, man. What's your thoughts about the game?
Hey man, Jaguars, they getting some dubs. I mean, 4-2 now. So, like I said earlier, it don't matter how you got them, you just get them. They pulled out early in the game and kind of struck quick. Kind of like you said, kind of let Gardner cook a little bit, but then they put the clamps back down and threw 3 interceptions. So they had to remind him real quick, like, yeah, man, we know what you are. So I feel bad for the coach in this factor. I thought they was really about to start get something real going in that situation. And to be honest, they're 3-3, so they really actually not too far out of it. It's just crazy weird how that AFC South just got real competitive. So they're not out of it, man. That's
3-2. You know what I mean? Since he's just getting back, they getting warm. They're 3-3. That North is, like I said, that North is getting tough with Cleveland and Steelers, the Ravens, Cincy. You know what I mean? It's getting a little stiff out there, like somebody been eating bread for the whole week. You know what I mean? It's getting a little stiff out there. Let's move along, man. Oh my God, man. That Bears Viking game was hard to watch, man.
Trash, man.
19-13. What's going on with the Vikings, man? They're not a really explosive offensive team this year. What's your thoughts about that?
Imagine that. I mean, you got a running back that was helping you be explosive. You just cut him. So, I mean, let's start right there. Madison's all right, but he ain't been doing it. Then you go get Cam Akers. So it's like, what exactly are you doing? And the only reason why your defense looked good is because you're going against the Bears, who got 1 win. They're bad. Justin Fields got hurt. I mean, like I wish they didn't. They could have just blacked that out. Just don't even show that game. That shit was trash.
I gotta say this, man. They put the blueprint on this team, man. I don't care what nobody says. The 49ers are human. And you see when you don't miss tackles, what happens? We don't miss tackles with, you know what I mean, the white Superman, you know what I mean, C-Mac. You put your hands on Brock Purdy. He bleed just like us. You know what I mean? Biggie said it best. But nobody in their right mind picked Cleveland without a Deshaun team, without Deshaun Watson. You know, Deshaun was at massage, getting his arm right. But nobody expect this team to win, man. What did you see, man? What happened to that 49 explosive offense? The Super Bowl champions. People already crowned them Super Bowl champions. What happened to that team?
Well, you're right. They are human, but here's the chink in the armor for them. Fact of the matter is, they literally, their weakness is durability. It's always been their issue, and I mean, you can go just as back as to the NFC Championship game, and not having Brock Purdy there, and then not having another quarterback behind Josh Johnson, who actually wasn't playing well, playing too bad against the Eagles in that. Anyway, regardless, durability has always been one of their weaknesses. Often injured, and then often injured to key players. Bosa goes out from time to time. Debo goes out from time to time. Kittle goes out from time to time. CMC, his first time as a Niner, goes out yesterday. So we got to pay attention to how long that lingers. Then you got to look at how long Debo's out. He left the game. Trent Williams got a foot issue or ankle issue, and that's your left tackle. That's very key. You don't want to be without him on your offensive line. Are you serious? Trent Williams, that's left tackle in the game? Yeah, that's going to be an issue. So that's always been their Achilles heel is durability. And I'll say this, and it's a combination of the fact that Brock Purdy, I know he's getting a lot of love and a lot of accolades, but we just got to be honest in what we see, and he is a product of the system of Kyle Shanahan. Because you see what happens when you're not at full strength, have your full arsenal. He did not play well yesterday. So there's a difference between being a game manager as a quarterback and being that dog and being that guy.
And this, I gotta say this, man, too, man. For all the hype of saying people already say, man, he's MVP. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it being. Let's keep it a being. Like I can put. I don't like Dan Orlovsky saying this. Oh, you put Mac Jones in that system. Mac Jones a great quarter. No, Mac be throwing picks still. Like he would get nervous in that system too. Like,
but I'm saying
some players fit systems.
But that's what I'm saying. To be fair, I mean we've seen it from time to time. Kyle Shanahan has literally put anything back there, and they've seen some amount of success because that system works so damn well. And it's a certain same type of quarterback that plays that system, where is enough mobility in the pocket, not necessarily to scramble or run to get first downs, but just to have mobility inside the pocket, quick release, get it out of hand, and it's pretty much a dink and dunk type of offense, but it's really nothing complicated. But for some reason, how that Shanahan coaches it just works. I mean, I get why people say that that you can put anybody back there. I mean, Mac Jones might be a stretch because is Mac Burton cheese.
I'm telling you, he's terrible. But anybody that's watching, please hit the subscribe button on the Rod Uncensored Network, YouTube. I'm on the road to 200. I'm at 191. Please help me out. I surely would appreciate it. But yeah, man, it's just he had a bad game. Yeah, definitely had a bad game. To say the least. And then we go to, we already talked about that terrible ass, trash ass Patriots. Let's move along. The Lions, man, got it done, man. I told people, man, I think this Lion team is for real, man. What's your thoughts about this Lion team this year?
They for real. Just call it what it is, man. I definitely want to see. I want to see. I need to look at their schedule, see who else they got on.
They got the Ravens next week.
That'll be a good matchup. Yeah, they do got the Ravens next week.
I think they're gonna light them up.
Oh, you think they're gonna clamp them down?
Yeah, man. I don't care if it's at M&T Bank. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna light them up, man. because they can run the ball, man. Them offensive linemen on that line for the Detroit is physical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they can spread you out. The receivers quick. You know what I mean? St. Brown, you know what I mean? The tight end's lethal. You know what I mean? The tight end's pretty decent. The rookie.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Laporta.
yeah.
And J-Mo's there. He back. So he got a touchdown the other day. I feel you. I'm not Lions for real, man. I thought I'd never say that in my lifetime. I mean, you know how it is. Lions ain't been good. And they had some moments, but they ain't been good in a hot minute since B. Sanders. So yeah, man.
Yeah. Then we move along to the Rams, and you know what I mean, Rams and Cardinals. Cardinals are 1-5. This Ram team gets the win.
You're the Rams 3-3.
Yeah, they 3-3.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Josh Dobbs went back to Josh Dobbs. K. Williams had a good day, 158 yards on the ground, 1 TD. Cup, you know what I mean? I call him light skin. Light skin did what he had to do. 148 yards, he killed him. Atwell, you know, he had 30 yards, and Nuka had 26 yards. Man, I gotta say this, man. Sean McVay is that man. He know how to put some points on the board with his play calling. What's your thoughts about that game?
Hey man, the Rams keep finding ways to win too. That's why I was like, they 3-3. That's wild. I didn't see much of the game. I kind of saw a couple of highlights. Cooper got in the end zone. But nah, man, Rams keep finding a way to win. I'm actually surprised that they're 3-3. I ain't gonna cap, but when you play the Cardinals, we know what's up with the Cardinals, man. Stack, go get your dubs. So I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Go handle your business against teams like the Cardinals. I mean, we know what's up.
You know what I mean? That's why, I gotta talk about this game, man. Cause I can't wait to Wednesday. Cause I know my man Cool McCain's gonna bring that fire. You know what I mean? He's gonna bring that fire. You know what I mean? Cause I know he does that game plan every week. I know my man Cool gonna give it to him. You know what I mean? Like X.
Hey, did you see what he said? He said, man, no, ain't nobody gonna hear from me till Wednesday. He put the time on the show off. Yeah, he gonna go off, dog.
Cause Jalen Hurts, I gotta say this, man. Jalen Hurts looked like a young Rex Grossman. You remember Rex Grossman when he was with the Bears? Everybody was getting a pick. Like, I could have played DB and I got a pick, and I probably could have took it to the house. Like, that's how much Rex Grossman was giving and giving. I'm telling you, he was like the United Way. He was just giving shit for free. He was like FEMA. You know what I mean? He was just giving stuff away. People was taking picks to the house. But Jalen Hurts.
But that interception, though, bro, he threw. It's like, where were you thinking you going to get that football at?
I'm thinking he's getting too big. Ever since he got this money, man, he's been scared to run that ball and slide, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's hurt. But now he's in the motion of thinking he's just a pure pocket passer. No, that's not you, boy. That's not you, brother. Go get that 8 yards and slide. Like, you overthinking it. You throwing it when A.J. Brown was covered, like 3 people was on him. Like, why are you throwing it? And I think I blame that offense coordinator, Brian Johnson. I got to say this. He's trash. Like, this play calling, man, is horrible. I told people this, man. I told my girl, she's an Eagle fan. I said, man, this is the worst play call I've ever seen. They get too cute. Run the ball. Let Swift get some of it. You know what I mean? Hey, Jalen, you don't see it, go run. Slide. Give me 5. Give me 5 yards instead of taking a sack or throwing a pick. Like, it's not hard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta let that running game cook. I mean, that's always been their key to success, is they always been able to run the ball even with Jalen. And then once you get back to that opens up the passing opportunities for AJ and Devontae. I don't know what yeah. Yeah, but we've been saying that the Eagles' offense all season has been looking kind of shaky.
And I'm saying this right now. I want to see what this team gonna look because Kelsey already came out of the blue. He already came out saying in the beginning of the year this is gonna be his last year.
Yeah, it should be. I mean,
Because you know what I mean, Big Quentin Williams was giving that. he was giving it to him. You know what I mean? If it was wrestling, he been underneath the man's body and he already flattened him out a little bit. You seen that wear and tear playing center. Like we gotta keep it real. You getting blown up every play. You know what I mean? The center is getting blown up, trying to get blown up every play, and up in that middle with that D tackle and that nose guard. Like that wear and tear is for real.
no.
Like so. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, I think they're gonna have, you know what I mean, this everybody deserves to get smacked in the mouth. Sometimes it wake you up, sometimes it messes up your season if you can't wake up.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, you need to take this week and you know what I mean, say, man, we gotta run this ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let Swift eat, Gainwell, Boston Scott.
Yeah, let him eat.
Like do some tunnel screens with Swift. Like it's stuff you can do.
Those interceptions, I'm like, bro, Jalen Hurts, what are we doing?
That was some ugly interceptions, man. That was some ugly interception. And to make it worse, Sauce Gardner was not playing.
They read one, bro. They top two corners were not there.
And you let the replacements to put a shutout on you. You know what I mean? He said, no, not today. Like that cannot happen. Like why Goddard didn't get the ball? Like you gotta use that tight end in that middle. Like I don't understand it, man. Why you not doing no crossing routes, mesh routes, rubbing routes, so these receivers can get open? Like it's a lot of stuff you can do to get separation. I'm like, this is not a good sign though. I know Cool gonna light it up, so I'm gonna let him do that.
Oh, he's gonna light him up for sure.
Like I can't wait. You know what I mean? The Jets did what he had to do, man. But Zach Wilson did 19 for 33, 186 yards, and didn't have no picks. They got busy on that. Bryce Hall had a good day. Garrett Wilson had 90 yards, but you know what I mean? They did enough what they had to do to win. And what's your thoughts about they're saying that A-Rod might be back by week 9? Do you have any faith in that? I don't know, man.
I don't care, man. If he come back, he come back. If he do, he do. Whatever. It is what it is. You know, I ain't never heard no Achilles healing that quick. So
no, I don't.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that. So regardless,
do you think the Jets are a playoff team now?
I mean, what are they 3-3 right now? So I mean, they're a middle of the road type of team where it can either go good for a minute or it can go bad. So those type of teams are wild card teams.
Okay.
So that's probably their ceiling as a wild card team. That defense is obviously going to keep them in the game, give the opportunity for the offense to, you know, at least wake the hell up and give me like 17 points at least, and then we could take care of the rest from there. So it'll be tough because especially in the AFC, there's some offenses that can get rolling, man. And I know some of the offenses are looking kind of down now, but trust about second half of the season, man. Some of these offenses are gonna start cooking, bro.
Man, and we had a snooze fest on Sunday night, man.
Until the end.
The end, man. The Bills are 4-2 now.
They are ugly for
the Giants are 1-5. Man, where do you think Brian Daboll will get a? How short is the leash right now? You think he's gonna get fired, man?
Nah, they ain't gonna fire that, man.
Because the groceries he got, he got, inherit is not really good, man. It's Saquon Barkley or bust. Like let's keep it a beam, man.
Yeah. Obviously, they're not able to get everything that they need from Darren Waller. at tight end.
I think Darren he's gonna be a free agent again. Like I don't think he got that hunger no more, man. He don't look hungry to me.
Hey man, he just obviously the last couple of years had some durability issues as in staying on the field. But yeah, man, I ain't even gonna cap, man. Like I know he got interfered with last night on that last play, but like the size difference that you got, like you're 6'6". Like, man, if you don't go up and go get that damn football, dog.
Like he's acting like Spud Webb, man. Like a lot of these big dudes want to play like they small, man.
Hey, man.
Like I don't understand it, man. It was just an ugly game, man. But before we move on to our last two topics, who do you got tonight, man? Chargers, Cowboys, man.
Man, I've been back and forth on this, man, because I can see either one of these squads winning, man. But I ain't even gonna cap. I think I'm gonna go with Cowboys, man. I hate to do it.
You know what I'm gonna go with? I'm going with Chargers, man. I think Kellen Moore is gonna try to light that scoreboard up, man.
Oh, I'm with you.
I think Kellen Moore. I think Kellen Moore been. You know what I mean? You ever broke up with a chick and she know where you live at, and she slice your tires up? I think this is one of these petty games. He'll listen to Jasmine Sullivan, and he's going to unleash it on them. You know what I mean? Because we got to call a spade a spade. Mike McCarthy calls a bad game. Like he called a lot of they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat, right? But the teams are not supposed to.
I don't know. They were supposed to beat the Cardinals. Shit, they were supposed to beat them.
It's going to be a problem. I think they're going to spread it out. I think they might run it a little bit. And how sensitive, what you call Micah Parsons sound? I can't trust him, man. Like you're a Dallas cat. I've never heard DeMarcus Ware talk some soft shit like that ever in my life, man. Too Tall Jones, Darren Woodson, them boys, man. Ken Norton Jr. when he was over there. Them great defensive players that Cowboys used to have. They didn't talk like that, man.
Amen.
Like, man, oh man, you better cry now, laugh later. You already got punched in the nose. Your nose already leaking. Like, come on, come on, man. I don't like this shit, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, take that podcast down, Micah Parsons. Take it down.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, man, ever since Draymond did this shit, like, these athletes been jumping on. I don't want to hear you. I like Amon Shepard. I like a couple of them. I like No Chill Gill. I like a couple of them.
Yeah, but those are retired
quality. Retired guys. Okay, retired guys doing it. Like, I like Julian Edelman's podcast. Retired guy. Like, Draymond does a good job. I like Draymond's podcast. Don't get me wrong. I don't like KD's podcast. I don't like PG No Playoffs. George. Like y'all need to focus on making y'all craft serious, man. Some of y'all don't even got no playoff wins. You know what I mean? Y'all smell the playoff one time and y'all don't even know how to feel. You don't even know how the champagne feel in your face. Pause. You know what I mean? Y'all go to the playoffs and y'all just feel pain. Y'all don't taste the champagne. That's all I got to say, man. It's sad, man.
Hey, man, that's why I rock with you, dog, because it make no sense. Like, why even sitting here having this little damn soapbox opera shit, like in the middle of something that's supposed to be like more important, as in like go get that chip, dog. Then go do all the talking you want. Get the chip.
Come on, man. I got gout, man. I can't play no basketball no more. Like, I got arthritis in both my knees. Like, my playing career's over.
Done.
You know what I mean?
Done.
Like, you know what I mean? I like my podcast, but y'all making millions and millions of dollars to shoot a ball.
Wow, man.
And none of y'all, Kawhi already been not. Kawhi don't care about going to playoff. PG, you never even tasted conference finals. Like, come on, man.
Damn, man.
I hate this shit, man. But let's move along, man. Colorado lost a 29-point game, man. I was drunk. I said, damn, they already up 29. I'm gonna go to bed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I had he hit something up. You know what I mean? My glaucoma was bothering me, so I had to get a shot of Henny. Was just enjoying my Saturday. You know what I mean? Watching TV. I said, man, they up 29. Man, Weaver doing their thing. Travis Hunter's doing his thing. I wake up. I said, damn, my phone beeping. I look at the score. I said, damn, how did he lose this lead? 46-43. Mar, I think at the end of the day, man, I think this defensive coordinator, man, I'm sorry, man, Charles Kelly, you don't got the same athletes like you had at Alabama on that defense. I think your ass got to go, man. I'm sorry, man. Take that tuna fish shit with the raisins somewhere else, man. I don't know where you got to go. Go back to Nick Saban. Go back to Tuscaloosa. You can go to Kansas State. You can go to Kansas, Missouri. But you got to go, man.
We don't want him in Missouri. We good.
Man, I'm just saying, man. That play call on that defense side, man. There's no way you lose no 29-point lead.
Hey, Ron, let me ask you this, dog. At one point, any point in the 60 minutes and in the double overtime that they played, at one point do you say, man, number 13 on Stanford, man, he cooking, bro. We gotta do.
You can't let Mar,
bro.
I play corner. Okay.
A Rod, 13 catches, 249 yards, 3 touchdowns. At one point, do you say, hey man, we gotta stop this dude?
Why? I don't understand, man. Why did you not press him?
Bruh.
Everybody knows if somebody's running a slant, what hip you supposed to be on? Come on. Like come on. It's simple math. Like I was never the greatest. Like I never was corners. You gotta be on your shit because you're on the island. You know what I mean? They had the safeties all the way high up. Like, why nobody was bracking them? The safety didn't come over top. There's no way one guy should have that many yards. Like, and I hate this. Every game, they want your door to be a Superman. He can't have a Heisman moment every game. That's impossible. You know what I mean? It's impossible. He threw 5 TDs and had 300 plus yards. What else you want the man to do? Like, stop acting cute. Sean Lewis, too. I got to barbecue your ass, too. Run the motherfucking ball. I don't care if it's an RPO, a naked bootleg.
They can't.
I'm just saying this. The off tackle little flick thing with Edward, whatever his name is, Dylan Edwards. Like, you got to do something. This is definitely a smack in the mouth. I think this season's over with, man. They got some tough games. I think they might finish with 4 wins, man. I just don't see it no more, man. I love Deion, man. I love I like his coaching style. I like him as a person, but I don't see it, man. UCLA, Chip Kelly gonna light their ass up, man. If you can't handle Lincoln, you can't handle Chip because Chip gonna be high tempo. We know what Chip Kelly is. Yeah. Like Chip don't play around with offense. Like, and y'all can't run the ball worse. You know what I mean? Look with USC. If you can play some kind of defense, look what happened to USC.
Man,
they told Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley bite the curb, and they head stomped them. Like you gotta know how to play some defense. You gotta have some kind of defense if you want to compete at this level. Yes.
Wow, but you're not wrong though. I mean, Caleb Williams felt like he had to play Superman, and then he got caught playing hero ball, and it cost him throwing that many interceptions. And then that doesn't help when you don't have that defense to have your back like that. USC's defense has been their Achilles heel. Let's call it what it is. Call it spade a spade. The boys couldn't, they couldn't catch HIV in an orgy. So.
I'm telling you, they could have catch chlamydia if it, they had the tip off exposed, man. It's how bad that defense is, man. I don't even call it D. Let's call it a fence. You know what I mean? They might as well press charges to anybody that's on the offensive side.
Hey, man. Hey, that's that fence that's in the roadway.
You ever see a hood fence with all holes in it? That's what they are.
Hey,
a bunch of holes.
And they got a gate, no fence on like 100-acre yard. Like ain't stopping nothing, bro.
It ain't stopping nothing, man. Can't even stop a cold.
That shit bad, dog.
But man, you know what I mean. Like I said, man, they gotta have a heart to heart, man. Hopefully Prime get the proper people in there, man. If you ain't gonna fire Sean Lewis in the off season, you gotta fire. Um, you gotta fire Charles Kelly, man. He's just not that. I think you know what I mean. Again, I think they're gonna get a couple of D tackles, D ends. And I can't wait, man. I'm saying this. I can't wait for Warren Sapp to get that paperwork because he's gonna be on that D ends and D tackles asses. Um, Pause. You know what I mean? I don't think he's typed in with them people in Florida, man. He's from like a little small Florida town, so he knows he's connected. That double Florida, you know what I mean, situation with the connections would be good for that because they need some destructors on that D line and that offensive line. I'm saying he got some mannequins on the offensive line. I don't understand you 6'8" and you a tackle and you got to play with pillow hands. Like it don't make sense. You gotta know how to use your hands as an offensive tackle and be aggressive. You can't be messing with them. You gotta be the doctor. I don't understand it, but let's move along, man. Before we get out of here, man. What have you been seeing from these Lakers, man? I know you're a Laker man. I'm happy with rotation we got. I like Prince. I like Cesarino. I like Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent's playing like a dog. Max Chrissy. I think he's the most versatile player on the roster. Christian Wood. I think this team is going to be maybe a fifth seed, fourth seed area. I think we definitely got a chance to contend this year if everything stays healthy. Stop playing like Towns, Carl Anthony Towns, and become a dog. I think we could do something. What's your thoughts, man? Before we get out of here.
Nah, man, you 100 on that, man. Lakers rotation and especially on how deep that team is, like on bench wise as well. I think they're building it for this purpose, and I'm not trying to jinx the Lakers. I think they built that deep team for this purpose and this purpose only because LeBron's 38, he's old, he's going to miss games. All right, whether it's for rest or because of injury, he's going to miss games. All right, he's not playing 82. All right, like 65, obviously because of that new mandate to get be in the running of any awards. He'll probably do 65, and that's with the rest. Now that's barring injury. Hopefully, none. And hate to say it, we know what it is. I love Anthony Davis. Fragile, fragile. I mean, call it what it is. That's why you built this team to be pretty deep on the depth chart because at one point in time, you're going to be without one of those guys. Hopefully, not both at the same time. And that's going to be pretty much the telling of where the Lakers going to be. If they're without one or the other for a significant amount of time, you could probably be a play-in team, possibly still. Before one of them gets back, if you're out with both of them, I mean you'll still contend for playing, but you'll probably still be on the outside. With them, hey man, they were in the Western Conference Finals. Why can't they be in Western Conference Finals again? If LeBron and AD manage to be healthy, and especially towards the back end of the season, go for a playoff stretch. Why the hell not? Because I think that team is built to kind of, tread water and stay around 500 if they were supposed to be without one or both of those guys for a minute.
I gotta say this though, man. Like they got Jackson Hayes. You got some people that could play the 5.
Mm-hmm.
That might be undersized a little bit, like Vanderbilt. You know what I mean? I like the Cam Wright signing. I think Cam gonna give some people some fire, man. I think if he keep on working with Phil Handy, his hand will get even more tighter. And because I think Phil is like a really a guru, undercover guru. People look at Rui Hachimura. His game expanded more. He's not the same, you know what I mean, Rui from the Wizards. You know what I mean? I think working with Phil Handy could definitely get that guy Cam Reddish good because I think they gave up on him too soon. I don't understand why the Knicks or the Hawks said no, he can't. He cannot be serviceable. It's crazy to me. But I think, you know what I mean, the things we got, you know what I mean? I don't understand why they didn't release Scotty Jr. You know what I mean? You know, I know he's part of the Jordan brand now, but I don't understand why he's even here.
Hey man, if they see something in them, they see something in them.
But yo, before we get out, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, I mean, it is what it is. It's year 2 of Darvin Ham. We'll see if he can still implement some of his personality on the squad. I mean, I'm optimistic about the squad. I'm you know, I'm not trying to gas them up or not, but I think they can honestly, you know, they can ride with some of the top teams in the West. You know,
I feel that too, man. But how do you feel about this Warrior offense? You know what I mean? This rotation. I'm hearing is going to be Chris Paul, Steph at the 2, and I'm hearing Wiggins at the 3, and what you call playing the 4, Clay at the 4, and Looney at the 5. What's your thoughts about this to Draymond get healthy? You think they can survive that?
Man, if they do that, man, if I'm an opposing coach, I'm going big. Cause like as much as you know, I'll give up in speed, I can close down on space. And that's what the Warriors need. The Warriors need space. Like if I could close that space down, get my hands up, and you know, that's how you can bother Clay. That's how you can bother Steph.
I don't think Clay could really play the 4, man. I think he's too. Like, I know he's 6'7", but would you trust him on a Karl Anthony Towns? Could you trust him on a Murray?
That's why I don't believe this. Is because he still has to defend.
Like, come on, like I can't see him playing nothing less than the 2 or the 3. Like, in the 3 is a stretch.
I'm telling you, if he's playing 4, if he's really playing a 4 on the offensive side, I'm giving it right to my power forward. Get on the block.
Could you imagine him trying to go up with going up there with Giannis?
Yeah, if he's really playing the 4, if he's really playing the 4, all right, you will. Yeah, you might have the advantage on the offensive side, but okay, well, get on the block. It's time to get on the block. Let's go.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Mark, coming on here, man. What you got coming up tonight, this week? I know that the Sport Network got a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah, man, I do got a lot of going on, man. But coming back tonight, me and the homie Double J Jones of D-Man K Sports Podcast, another podcast that I do over there with the fellas over there. We bringing back the Twitter Spaces tonight. So we're gonna do it every Monday, right before Monday Night Football, for about an hour. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tap in with us on the Twitter. We still call it Twitter, X, whatever. And then of course, you know, got the day show every Monday and Thursday at 4 Eastern. And you know, got the late night hour joint too. So busy, I always stay busy. Always can find me somewhere, RW Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and then of course 613 Fate Productions on YouTube. I'm everywhere, bro. So you know what it is.
And everybody, make sure you please like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Patriot Podcast coming up. I might put it out like 4:00. You know what I mean? The Patriot Way Podcast I'm developing. You know, this the first episode will be dropping today. Also, man, if you got a good woman, please love on her, because you don't want these. You know, it's the whole spirit's running wild. You know what I mean? Will Smith is going through a lot of shit right now, man. This lady's still in love with a man that's dead. Been dead 27 years. Please, brothers. All I gotta say, you gotta know when to keep a smile on her face. Bobby Womack said it best. And it's just like that. We out of here.
Oh, well, what's coming to you? The world is